Hello and welcome. My name is Nadeen, and today we are rating the most expensive homes along the East Coast. This is something I usually do in my pastime. I actually planned on doing this in my bathtub while getting drunk, furiously drunk. However, instead I decided to do it here in this uncomfortable chair with all this shit on my face. The alcohol's still here though, so we're all happy. This is something I frequently do in my pastime, and it's something I love doing, just, judging houses I will never, ever be able to afford in this lifetime. It is present day, whatever's for sale today. So we're gonna turn up and rate houses, and I'm here for it. We will be rating all the houses along the East Coast, and that is literally, I don't know if the southern states quite qualify as East Coast, but including Georgia and Florida, which I think are considered southern state. Ooh. But today they will, because it touches the East Coast, the East Ocean. We will start with Maine and end with Florida. So, fuck. Yes. There's all that. This is the rating. I am very picky, I shall say. I mean, I like a certain taste. You gotta have some quality. I don't want a standard traditional home. If you're gonna spend a lot of money on a home, especially multi-million dollars, it better be a good home. If it doesn't have taste, then why the fuck is it expensive? I don't want some kind of mass-produced, garbage, tasteless home. F that. No. Without further ado, let's just start rating homes and start with our top home in Maine. I'm actually really excited because this is technically my first React video. Okay, so this is how we're doing it. We're doing it all off of Realtor.com. I'm searching the state, and I put the minimum a ridiculous price with 10 million, and there is no max. And so clearly these are the 4 most expensive homes in Maine. So this is clearly the most expensive home in Maine. The $19.5 million home here. 10 bedrooms, 9.5 bath. So let's just go ahead and take a look, and let's go through this slideshow. Okay, it's got an ocean view. So far it's beautiful. American flag is a downgrade. Downgrade. Ooh, that's a nice foyer. I don't know, the railings are kind of bland. It's kind of boxy. I don't like this. I don't like this right here, these details. It's a lovely foyer though. I love an old feel house. It's got to have a classic feel to it. Now that is a gorgeous view. This room, however, it seems to have a low ceiling. I'm not liking that. I dislike this room. They could have done so much better. What am I gonna do with this room? Also, it's such a bad angle. They better have more pictures of this room. Again, with the low ceiling. For 19 million, you better have a nice house, and this so far, I love the skylight here with this little sunroom. So this is the entrance, and then you enter in through here, and then that's this dining area right here. So far, it feels kind of cramped, just even by the pictures. If you've ever seen real estate pictures, you'll kind of see how they make the room look wider. And I feel like if they're doing that here, the room looks a lot smaller than it should. Okay, I love this room. I would live in this room, 100%. It's got the dark accents. It's got a really old feel. Maybe it's just the furniture. It's not just the furniture. If you style this room correctly, it's gorgeous. It's lovely. It's got the perfect amount of detail and attention. This is also a lovely room. I love it. However, it feels like a mix between farmhouse and old library to me, which I'm not sure how I feel about. That's the difficulty with expensive homes, is it's supposed to be fancier than it is. I mean, you better have a great presentation for what you're offering $19 million for. That's a lot of money. Another room I would live in. This light is a piece of garbage. It looks like a wheel off of a carriage from 1892. This room is lovely though. I would switch the light out. I'm a millionaire. I can do that. This room is spectacular. High ceilings, gigantic arched windows, ocean view, wooden floors, the nice teal green shade of the walls. It's just wonderful. 0 out of 10 for the kitchen. This is garbage. What is this, 1972? What is this style? 70s? I love 70s style. But there's a difference between intentional style or intentional aesthetic versus outdated. This is outdated. I'm not digging. I think what dates it is, ironically, the cabinet handles. And this crooked ass fucking chandelier. This is the worst dining table I've ever seen. It looks like it was, oh my gosh, what is this rim here? Unacceptable. And the wallpaper, usually I love wallpaper. It's $19 million. You gotta keep that in mind. It's $19 million. This is not a $19 million kitchen. There's a freaking white dishwasher. It's outdated. $19 million. I need a freaking stainless steel dishwasher, you pieces of, or at least like a teal green, something to make this kitchen pop. Not a white piece of shit that you get in an apartment building that you rent like $1,000 or $900 a month in. Fuck off with that. This is a dated home, and that makes sense with this. This is their heating system. No crown molding up here? Really? Also this? What the fuck is this? The view? Oh my god! What about this? $19 million. You can't afford a central AC system? Don't get me wrong. My favorite homes are the old ones. Always. But $19 million. You give me a box AC that's worth like $900. No. You give me a better AC. I bet you they're really hard to install though. I don't know anything about that stuff, but I know that if you have money, you can afford installing an AC into your $19 million home. Anywho. Wow. Okay, that's $1 million view. But this is a stunning room. A little cramped. This is absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous. I love the doors. I love this green, this continuation of the green on the doors throughout the home and a couple of the windows that we saw downstairs. I'm assuming it's downstairs. Oops. And they're on the rocking chairs out here, and the accents on the outside of the trim. Outside, it's beautiful. It's very sailboat ocean-like, which is not a theme I enjoy. I don't like hanging, paddles you'll never use on an actual boat on a wall, or like replicas of boats. I don't know why. I've always hated that style, but that's not a part of the general structure of the home, so we'll let it pass. I love this. 10 out of 10 for this. Wait, there's a gap there though. I don't know how I feel about that. That's a little interesting. This is beautiful. I'm gonna die and fall off a cliff one day when I'm drunk and hammered like I am today. That would be me. Totally. 100%. You'll find me on the shore over there, fucking dead and bloated and blue, because I had a good time. This is lovely. Flowers? You joking? Put chairs here. What are you doing? I want to sit in the chair. I want to have my coffee, and I want to look at the woods and read a book. That's what I want to do. Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. I heard Maine is one of the most beautiful states also. I've never been there. That, spectacular. What a yard. I bet that's all expensive to upkeep. Holy wow. And that's the ocean, people. That's just wonderful. Goodness. I would sit there all the freaking time. Wow. That's stunning. And that is it for our main home. What are we gonna rate our main home? Not enough pictures, number one. How many bedrooms does it say it has? It has 2 pictures of 2 bedrooms. It has 10 beds, no pictures. 23 pictures, and they couldn't fit the bedrooms, 9 plus baths. Ooh, what are we gonna rate it? All right, let's go to our rating. Hot damn, that's a large. We're gonna say it was okay. It was all right. The most expensive house in Maine was okay. I mean, I don't know. They didn't have a lot of pictures for all the, it had 10 bedrooms. We got to see 2 of them, and they were both really cramped and tiny. The yard was gorgeous. The foyer, I mean, I didn't get to see enough of the house, man. Is there a video? Nothing more? No. All photos. Are we like in a plantation to have this kind of dining set? Like, what is this? There's not even a fucking whole dining set. It's just a massacre of tables. Like we're hosting some goddamn breakfast club. This is the dining room. What is this? What is all this? This is the living room? Like, show me this shit. Just based off of the presentation that we've seen so far, all we've seen is a bunch of tables and chairs. For what these people don't even know what to use with these spaces, you know? It's too big of a house. But at the same time, it's also pretty cruddy. For a $19.5 million home, you're basically paying for the view. You're not paying for much else. The yard, the views, 10 out of 10, but the house itself is kind of underwhelming. So, Maine is at okay. Next, we got New Hampshire. That's it. Oh dear, there's a lot of expensive homes in New Hampshire. All right, so the most expensive home in Maine currently is this one. It's 6 bedrooms. You shameful. Oh, 47 acres. That's nice. 6 beds, 5 baths, 40 pictures. At least we have an actual thing to look at here. Looks like a farm. Quaint. Not quite an ocean view, but close to enough to the ocean. It's on a main road. Dislike. What the fuck is this? Okay, so it's clearly, it looks like an equestrian estate. Okay, so if it's 40 acres, wouldn't that mean that this is my house too? And all this? This is 40 acres. Does it go out to the ocean? How much is 40 acres? Like, what does that look like in terms of this? We'll find out. Stunning. Love stone. I mean, if it looks like this, I love it. Wow. Beautiful. How did we get here though? Is that it? Oh gosh, this is like the Braithwaite estate. Oh, perfect. This is like, woo! This is like the Braithwaite estate in Red Dead Redemption 2. Except for, where the fuck did this come in? All right. Oh, wow, lovely. How much is this again? 19.395. Hot diggity. All right. Keep that in mind while we look at all this. Stunning. I love this. Again, we're still on the outside. Attention. What does that say? Video surveillance. Gotcha. Runnymede Farm. That's kind of like the word. Historic 1923. Lovely. Love that. But Runnymede? Come up with a better name, man. What the hell do you mean? Like runny shits? Like Runnymede. All right. This looks like a giant barn that was converted. Don't get me wrong. I love the barns. However, if I'm spending $19 million, I don't want to know that I lived in a house that was previously shat in by a bunch of animals. You know, keep in mind, if it's a house that's $19 million, that means you got to be making a ton of money. So I don't want to live in a place that was previously shat in, personally. This looks adorable. A nice little pond, a crook or brook or creek going through here, and have a horse running around in circles there. Lovely. So that looks like the stables. I'm getting bored of the outdoors. Is this a house or a barn? Oh, I see. That is the barn. Looks like a stable in there. Are you gonna let the horses out through these doors? What are you gonna do here? Are they f***ing reindeer for Santa Claus? All right. Okay, there's a house that far. I don't want to walk that freaking far to get to where I want to go. Lovely. Wow, the horse's house is fancier than the house I live in right now. It's bigger, fancier, lovelier, all of that. Wow, look at that. I'm a huge equestrian fan. So an equestrian estate is a dream for me. Another one? What is this? Oh, wow. That's just wonderful. Beautiful. Okay, live free or die. That's fair. Another barn. What is this barn for? Oh, that's so beautiful. I love string lights. Oh, I have all my parties here. This is wonderful. Wait, what's this for? You're just gonna have the horses there for a party too? I'd love that. I'm gonna put my fucking George, the horse here. This is one. Okay. Okay, now what's this? How many barns are you gonna have, Susan?
Susan will have all the barns.
Wow, that's lovely. Oh, put the vines there. Okay, now we're finally into the interior of the house. I hate the red carpet so far. Hate it. Foyer, I'm not liking it. I hate stone floors, I gotta say. Partially because I grew up with stone floors, and where I came from, stone floors, they were just there because they were easy, not because they had like any sense of artisan. I don't know, they were just kind of like tile. It gives you the tile feel, like hard, I don't know. Wood I go for, but it depends on the stone floor. You gotta do it right, and we'll see once we get a closer picture of this. But so far, I hate this. I hate stone floors in general. This foyer is I fucking no, hate this. Hate it. Come on. And not even like a frame for the fireplace part. That's so dated and tasteless. And oh my god, the flooring's like fucking gaudy. Hell no. These? No. No! 10 out of 10. Now this is gorgeous. The windows make up for it. See, now from this angle, it looks like a garbage. In the kitchen, I know a lot of people love open floor plans, but I'm not one of those people. I grew up in an open floor plan, and I don't know, it feels like one big room, and it feels kind of tasteless, and it feels, I don't know how to explain it. It's a very modern thing, and it feels like no care or attention was put into the floor plan of the home, and so you just put everything in one room. It's like somebody was given the Sims building mechanic, and they didn't know how to build, and then they were just like, okay, I'm gonna build everything in one room because I don't know where else to put it. And I feel like that's what the open floor plan emits, and that's something I really, really dislike. I don't like open floor plans. I just don't. It depends. It has to be done in a way that seems very, very intentional in feng shui. I love windows. Windows covering every square inch of a wall is one of my favorite things by far possible. And it looks like there might be what is that? It looks like there's a window or a wall going. Either that, or is that the reflection? I'm not sure. Anywho, this is gorgeous. The flooring is disgusting. This is a lovely, beautiful room. The light, throw it outside, burn it. Oh my gosh, now that's a stone fireplace. This kind of stone, like, beautiful. Chef's kiss. Wonderful. This kind of stone, I hate. It's so cheap looking to me. I don't know why. It's like, you can find a $200,000 home with this stonework. This room is interesting. It's also kind of boring. This is lovely. I don't know how I feel about those tall ceilings in a bedroom. A bedroom should feel private and quaint and cozy and safe. And with a ceiling really tall, I don't like feeling, I don't know, there's something about it. It doesn't feel quite cozy or safe to me, especially with the staircase going up right here and a door to the outside. I'd love that. But something about a door to the outside on the ground floor in a bedroom depends. If it's a master bedroom, not for me. If it's a guest bedroom, absolutely. I hate the stonework. There's something about it. It's just not right. It doesn't fit. I love these windows. Get rid of the stone. If they had the other stone, it'd still look funny. It's just not for a bathroom to me. This flooring is hideous. You mixed turd in with some kind of stone and you made a paste out of it and made tile out of it. It's nasty. The tub is lovely. Clawfoot tub's lovely, except it's not clawfoot. It's pretending to be clawfoot. It's nice. It's all right. Everything here. I dislike the chandelier. I fucking hate it. Oh, lovely. Oh my gosh, in the wine cellar. Very old feely, like you're in a different time. And look, the grate. Is that a grate right there? Is it a grate? Is that the word? Where like the air comes in. It's like a vent, a vent grate. Gosh, this room's pretty cool. Very 70s. I dig it. You could do so much with this. If you got rid of the carpet, that's pretty neat. Especially this window. It's wonderful. And the shape of the room, pretty cool. Love it. That's lovely. Oh my gosh, that's the dream right here, isn't it? Just to sit in this outdoor area and look at that. And especially if it's like an early in the morning, it's foggy and you have a cup of coffee. Oh my gosh, that is quite beautiful. This is lovely. Oh, so we're at the end. Goodness, now I gotta rate it. What are we gonna rate this? I wanna say good, but it was also okay. I'm picky. New Hampshire, sorry to say. I mean, it's kinda in between because the land makes up for it and a lot of its problems are really easily fixed. So we'll put it in between. I'll say, but I mean, it's kind of in the middle, to be honest. It's not quite good or best. I mean, or okay, but it's in the middle. Maybe more towards good, so we'll just leave it there. For now, sure, next is Massachusetts, as my father would say, because he can't pronounce it. Massachusetts. Here we go. I spelled it wrong. Sort by highest price. 56 million is the most expensive home in Massachusetts. I'm excited because this is the most expensive one we've encountered so far. So here we go. It's got 8 bedrooms, 7.5 baths, and 15,000 square feet, 3.56 acres. Not a lot of acreages for $50 million. But it's oceanside, which they justify a lot of their prices for. But I would not pay for it. Gosh, no, you're a piece. Oh, 14 pictures too. So we got quite a, gosh, they have the audacity these people have. So far, too many neighbors. I got a multi-millionaire. It's not worth it for me to live on the ocean and have private beach access to have this many neighbors. I'm a private person. Especially if I'm that rich of a person, I want to be out in the middle of nowhere. Oh, and look at that view. You don't even get a view. You don't even get a view. It is just a sea of boats. What a f***ing eyesore. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have surgery in here. Open heart surgery. We're gonna pluck out a heart and throw it out the damn window. Absolutely unacceptable. 0 out of 10. Oh my gosh. The windows are lovely. The lights are so nasty. My gosh, you're so rich. What are you doing? What is this flooring? This is hideous. I had this flooring at one point in my life, and I don't have $50 million. What are you doing? This is hideous. The windows are lovely. The ceiling is lovely. The door's lovely. Everything else, an eyesore. The room itself, okay, remove the pool table. It's all right. It's not bad. The blue windows are pretty cute. This, I don't know why, but with wood with grain in it is ugly to me. With too much, or furniture or something. But when it's in a wall, it feels kind of really cheap to me. I feel like I'm in a hotel. I don't like it. Especially the color of the flooring here. Short ceiling. $50 million. You expect a lot for that, and this is trash so far. Oh my gosh, that view's so cluttered. No, and look at the distance. You just got like a patch of like semi-green grass, and the curtains match the window. This is the most tasteless house I've ever seen. The color of the flooring is, bland, boring. Ugh. Look at these lights. Look at this. Look, okay, make it even at least. There's 3 lights here. Where's this one? Here are the lights here. What is this looking at? What are we looking at here? Hate it. 0 out of 10. Oh, this is gonna be a bad one. What is this painting? It's like they didn't have enough of the boats on the pier. They didn't see, they haven't had enough of the boats. They needed to have a painting of it in their house. And not to mention these hideous blue curtains throughout. I like the blue windows. The blue curtains on top of the blue windows. I like the white curtains, even then they're not. This, I've seen this at Home Goods. Whoever built this house didn't have a lot in the sense of taste. We'll say that. This house is overpriced by like a long shot. This gorgeous room. It's beautiful. It's a stunning room. Oh my word. That is lovely. This is heaven right here. Also, the way the outside looks is gorgeous. Very deceiving. Lovely. Wow, they really ended strong there. It still doesn't win. We're gonna put, so sorry, most expensive home, especially the fact that I had the audacity to be priced at 50. How much exactly was this place? It was 56. I get it. It depends on the state that you're in for what you pay for, but I mean, let's just for 1 second, for, you know, just whatever's sake. These are the other houses. This is the most expensive. This is the second most expensive. That's also trash. This looks better than this for half almost the price. Come on. Oh my gosh, look at that. That goodness. All right, next in line. Next is Rhode Island. Most expensive home in Rhode Island, according to Realtor.com, is this one. $17 million for sale. Gosh, pending. Somebody bought this shit for $14 million. Damn. Here we go. Look at this. Is that a golf course? My gosh, and that's the ocean. Oh my word. Is that woods? My heart. My heart. This is what heaven is like? Like when you die, you just get a house like this? My goodness. Another one of these things. Yes. 1,000 times yes. I don't know about how I feel about this. I think this is a rug. It's not the flooring. This view, these windows, this feel. Wow for that. This is gorgeous as well. Wow. This is beautiful. It's very bland. I'll say that. It doesn't have a lot of flavor. It feels kind of hotel-like, B&B, like furnished to everybody's liking. There's no personal taste that I'm seeing so far yet, but generally it's pretty. So far, this blue, deep blue right here, that's wonderful. And then what is this? Is this like an open, is this either a window or just one of these? Really hotel-like though. I feel like I'm in a jungle and I'm by myself and there's a fire pit. Oh my gosh, I'd live out here. You know, this looks like the Sims 2 flooring that I used to put in the kitchen, or the Sims 1, I can't remember. So this room is, it's nasty. Oh, that's so pretty. Wow, that's gorgeous. That color blue. And the view outside, I don't know, it's so, it feels like you're indoor, outdoor, but I bet it's so bright and beautiful. Eating in here, it would be an experience. I don't know how I feel about this light. I'm not a huge fan of silver, but I feel like in this room it works. I don't like the furniture, but the room itself is, not a fan of the kitchen. This, to die for. This, What is this backsplash even? It's like concrete. Okay, I know I have seen this exact blanket on Amazon. Not quite. Close. Anyway, doesn't matter. I've seen that blanket. I know I've seen it. I think it's Target that has it. I'm pretty sure it's Target. Damn it, I'm gonna look at Target now. Pretty darn close. Anyway. What is this? It's just a random ass freaking pyramid in my bathroom. I don't know what the fuck it is. It doesn't even have the decency to have the crown molding around it, but wouldn't that make it look dumb? But it looks dumb anyway. This is a weird bathroom. I don't like it. It feels... So when you want to go into a tub, you want it to have round edges because you're wet. You're going to be touching everything. It's all hard surfaces. Everything's slippery and hard. And when you walk into a bathroom, you don't want to see sharp corners and edges. At least personally, that's how I feel. I want my bathtub to be nice and round like a clawfoot. But when I see sharp edges like this, it makes it feel cold and dank and dangerous and just hard. It doesn't make me feel cozy and comfy. It makes me feel boxed in, and I'm gonna die if I fall. This, gorgeous. Like, if I stayed in this room on a vacation, I would be happier than anybody in the world. This is absolutely freaking fantastic. Love this room. It's a little tight if it's the master bedroom. If I imagine a master bedroom in a $19 million home, if I would be able to afford a house like that and had $19 million to throw at a house, I would want a room that had a whole living room in it and a master suite. Not a regular bedroom that's about the size of the current bedroom I have, which is nowhere even close to near a quarter of the price of this house. This is a good guest bedroom. It's nice. It's brown. There aren't any accents. I don't know how to it's all right. It's all right. What are you gonna do up here? Is there even a way to get up here? That's a gorgeous view. I wanna go explore all of that. I would go walking through that all the time. Stunning. Vines there, please. That's what these are for. Put vines in them or I will murder you. Put vines there. Look at how much it would have added to the home if they put vines there. This is lovely. It's really looking similar to a lot of the other places we've looked. I love these balconies. Nice grill. My gosh. My gosh, this would be a spectacular space to spend time in. It's lovely. Wow, is this a cottage? No way, let me see the inside. Why do they not post all the pictures? I don't get it. That's the one. That's the most expensive home in Rhode Island. What would I rate it? Rhode Island. That's a place I want to go. Maine and Rhode Island. I know that's weird because nobody ever talks about it. It looks interesting. Look at that. That's pretty nice. Looks tiny and quaint. I don't know. Something about it's very old and small and quaint. We're gonna say that Rhode Island was okay. I mean, I did kind of fangirl all over the damn thing, but it wasn't unique. Okay, fine. We'll give it a good. We'll give it a good because I don't know if I'd buy it though. If I lived in Rhode Island, would I buy that house if I had $16 million? It's pretty nice. It's possible. We'll give Rhode Island a good. It had the right bones, we'll say that. But a lot of it was a little tasteless. But gosh, something about it was just it had the right idea. And it had cottages all over. It's wonderful. Like, I would go hide in a cottage. Yeah, it's good. I wouldn't say it's best, but it's pretty good. It was good. It was good. What is next? What state? Connecticut. Okay, we're gonna close on Connecticut and then we're gonna call it a night. Gosh, can I fucking spell? What do you spell? Connecticut state. Yes. A castle. 400 acres. All right, for Connecticut, we're gonna do 2 houses because holy shit, look at this thing. I wanna look at that. I'm gonna look at that. This one's also spectacular, but oh my gosh. We're gonna start, I can't resist. All right, it's got 9 beds, 7.5 baths, 18,000 square feet, and 400 acres. Virtual tour. Let's do it. Oh, wait. Oh, wow, the quality is pretty dank. Here we go. This is just a slideshow. Oh, look at that. This is like one of those like extreme builds on The Sims. This is awful. I'm gonna look at the pictures. Oh, this is so freaking cool. Look at that freaking moat. There's a fucking motor on this thing. Oh, this is where Dumbledore lives. Oh, there's some water activity things. This thing's so epic. Your goodness. Wow, I bet that's so cool. What the fuck? Let's go. Come on. Show me the interior. Look at this. Imagine coming home to that. I would f***ing love this shit. This would be totally me.
What are you doing in here? Man, come back to me. Would you like to join them?
I'm not digging the yellow color. Interesting. They didn't do well to actually match the authenticity of a castle because the ceiling is an atrocity. Wait, is this how you enter the house? I do not want to enter the house into a dining table. That is just, if you're trying to mimic a castle, you don't walk into a dining room. Is this the same dining room? I'm guessing this is at another dining room. So you walk into the dining room to walk into another dining room. Oh, look at that chair though. Look at this shit. That's from a church. They sold it from a church, 100%. Whoa. You know, the biggest mistake they made was the ceiling and the molding. That's upsetting. If you're gonna make a castle, make it a freaking castle. This is spectacular. The night. I love all the trinkets. They're epic. I bet you this place is haunted. It's got too many old things. This is so much fun. Oh my gosh. Oh, whatever. This reminds me of a Sims kitchen. I can't, like one of the really old ones. I can't remember which one. Maybe I'm wrong. But what is this? What is this dip here? This is pretty cool. Looks like a hot air balloon coming down. I don't like the curtains. A little gaudy. The elephants. I grew up with that shit. That style got popular and there were a bunch of elephants all around and like camels and shit. Nah, I'm over it. I don't like it. This looks like a stormy cloud simulation thing or tornado. This is epic. The thing is that it's a little sparse. I feel like they could have fit a lot more shelving into here to fit more spicing to make it more practical. Because I have so many spices that would not fit on there. As an Arab. Stained glass here. A toaster oven. Everybody needs one of those. Another elephant because they didn't have enough up here. What is this for? Oh, I love those chairs. I want them. This is weird, but cool, but not. I'm not going to rate this house. This is just a bonus. I hate this room. The curtains are fucking eyesore. There's too much. I grew up in the Middle East, so it reminds me of a rich Middle Easterner's house instead of a castle. That's what it feels like. This vanity's really misplaced. I don't know why. These decorations are epic. I hate this soap dispenser. I'm not a fan of this trash. The wall marble reminds me of like a bank. Oh gosh, those chairs. The only thing that I would take from this house are those chairs. The furniture is 1,000 out of 10. They totally have a bunch of like repurposed things. Oh my. I don't want to be sitting in bed and watching this TV. More elephants and a lot of clocks. I've seen this fireplace 1,000 times in homes here. This is not a unique or expensive fireplace. I mean, if you're gonna be a multi-million-dollar home, make it a nice fireplace. They have speakers. They like to party. Those swords. Okay, so when you have like a theme park with like the fake wood to try and like mimic some kind of like woodsy feel where they have like the rainforest sounds, that is this. It's so gaudy and cheesy and tacky. It's amazing. I love it so much. This is so cool. What are you gonna do with this TV though? Who's gonna watch it? Are you gonna sit and put a chair right here? The heck? What is even, are these rams? I can't tell what those are. And what is this? Where does this go? Is that curtains? More curtains. There's like steam. There's large windows. This would be the most epic bath you've ever taken in your lifetime. Right in here. Are those jacuzzi like sprays? Because if so, holy shit. Is a sauna. It's amazing. Oh, that's lovely. Where does this go? You curtain to like the show or something? You got a theater stage in your house? Whoa, that's pretty cool. That's cool. Gosh, I thought it was going down too. It's going up. Cool. The outside is mesmerizingly, stunningly beautiful. Oh, Connecticut. We're not rating you, but we certainly enjoyed you. I was 50 million. God damn. For 50 million, they could have totally fixed that ceiling. What's wrong with them? Anyways, let's go to the most expensive one to rate it. Not gonna be as exciting. Well, I don't know. I'll take that back. I don't know if it's gonna be that exciting or not. We'll see. Oh, I love windows like this. A turret and 2 turrets. So far, 1,000 out of 10. Oh my gosh, the courtyard. It's so English or French. A green room. Okay, for 150 million, it better be. Is this seriously 150 million? We forgot to do the overview. 150 million? 8 beds, 8.5 baths. 13,000 square feet inside, 50 acres total. $1,000 or $1 million a month to pay off your mortgage. Oh. Who makes $1 million a month? There are people out there that make that's just for their mortgage. So that means they gotta make like, you know how you gotta make 3 times your rent? They gotta make 3 times their mortgage. What's that like? Gosh. I don't think that people should ever have access to that kind of money. Or one person. I don't know. That's a lot of money. An overwhelmingly underwhelming entrance. I feel like I'm in a Freemasonry building I don't know. It's just, look at that clean ceiling. Like, oh, boring. Lovely. Still boring. Something about it. This is the thing about overly expensive homes, is that it's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like overdone in some areas and then completely not done in others. And I'm like, nothing's really worth this kind of money. So you just, what are you doing here? The wood better be, like, Jesus better have walked on this wood, you know? Lovely. See detail. That's all it needs. See, okay, let me, for an example. I know I'm weird. Is it Castle? Manor. When I think of a $50 or $150 million home, I think of something, rooms that look like this. I think of this. You know, that's money. That's true money. Right here. Oh my gosh, yeah. Makes sense. You look at that and you're like, look at the work that went into a room like this. Yes, that makes sense. Holy crap. Pretty sure the queen has eaten in here at some point. Goodness. Like this, everything, like that makes sense. But when you go to a room like this, like, no. 0 out of 10. This is lovely. I mean, yeah, there's extra details. Yeah, like, okay. But is it this? Is it that? Like, no! No! Come on! You'd have to have people sitting there painting for hours. Priceless paintings. Priceless artwork. Priceless artisan work. Priceless building. Priceless like, look at all this stuff. That's all right. You get my point. Look at that. 150 million. This is not 150 million. This is boring. This is lovely. I like this, but it's not 150 million. I'm pretty sure I actually have seen these on Etsy. I'm not lying. I almost bought them for my kitchen. Something similar anyway, for these handles. Not even the, you know, decency to have crown molding in here. No. No, absolutely not. It's like a hotel that's like a suite. The view, yeah. The room, ugh. The thing is, it's in the perspective of 150 million, this is trash. That's beautiful, the tree. The view is beautiful. If this was like 6 million, oh wow, lovely. 150? You're out of your freaking mind. That's nice. That's nice. Nice. Oh, a tennis court? You gotta have a tennis court for $150 million. Better have a whole village. That's something. This is where you store all your cars, I'm assuming. Nice. Pretty beautiful. Excuse me. Oh my God. Look at the size of this pool. How do people even get to their boats? No, it's a nice view, but I'm not gonna look at other people's houses as another view. Sorry, Connecticut. You had the most expensive house thus far. Great ending, but oof, it was a very strong ending with being whopping 150 million. However, it was by far the worst. That is a whopping large no for me. So this is our review so far. Looks like Rhode Island is in the lead. For part 2, we shall cover New York, New Jersey, Delaware, Maryland. So those are my ratings thus far for the most expensive homes along the East Coast, half of them anyway. For part 2, we will cover the remaining states that go all the way down. Hopefully you enjoyed. Please feel free to comment your state below or other states you'd like me to cover in future videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more future ratings of houses along the East Coast and the nation and the world. This is going to be a series I definitely will do because I enjoy it. I don't know if people will enjoy it yet because I haven't posted it yet, but we'll find out. And this is officially my first reaction video on the channel. I've been saying for a while now that I would be doing Let's Plays and stuff, and this is what I meant by stuff. I will be doing more reaction videos in the future, but this is its own special series thing in a place I will hold special in my heart. I will always look at houses and I will always rate them, and that'll probably be a forever thing on this channel. And I don't care what anybody says because it's my hobby. And if you like it, then it's spectacular. If you don't, then bye. And thanks for trying. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more. And I will catch you on the next one. Bye.